Welcome back to another episode of Crash of the Titans.
Crash of the Titans.
So in the last episode, we saw this little skunk type thing fart on a fox, and it raised the question, because I've never seen a skunk in my life.
So they're native to America,
Yep, I knew that.
Canada, and Africa, and then some of the countries that are above Australia.
Okay, so it's possible that we have some here, but I've never seen one.
I mean, they'd be domesticated. They have anal scent glands.
So that's what it is.
Anal scent glands. They are used as a defensive weapon. One on each side of the anus. They have 2 glands.
So it's not actually farting.
These glands produce skunk spray, which is a mixture of sulfur-containing chemicals such as thiols, traditionally called mercaptans, which have an offensive and nauseating odor. A skunk spray is powerful enough to ward off bears.
Jesus. So it is a big defense mechanism.
And they spray as far as 3 meters.
Fuck me. That's...
Jesus.
That's a long spray.
That's, yeah. Skunks are reluctant to use this as a weapon.
They just use
carry
it as
just enough for 5 to 6 uses.
Oh, so they don't use it very often. So they've only got a limited amount.
It requires up to 10 days to produce another supply.
Oh.
So, I mean, they still do produce it, but they don't use it as an attack. It's definitely just a defense mechanism.
So if you're not threatening it, it's probably not going to
Fart on you.
But they also just basically stated it's not a fart.
Yeah.
It's from glands, so it's probably just like, I guess, the equivalent of us spitting?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because our saliva comes from glands, doesn't it?
So it's spitting out of its butthole. So yeah, wonderful
Or
image
think of it,
there.
I guess you could think of it as us coming, in the same sense, because they all come from glands. But it's
Mate,
just
if
a
you could
natural-
spray fucking 3 meters with cum,
Hey,
it's such a
iron
fine...
tablets, mate. As I said to you, iron tablets will probably make you able to do that.
I'm going to test this theory out one day.
Oh God, just don't tell me. Don't show me.
Oh yeah, I'm just going to be like, hey Jared, check this out. That would be disturbing.
Yeah, just a little, yeah.
I would be disturbed by that.
Isn't it strange in some cultures that it's perfectly acceptable for people to get naked around each other?
Yeah, that's weird.
Like, the Japanese are very big on it. Like, they just get naked around each other.
Even
Obviously,
showers.
Male and females, yeah.
Like,
They just shower together.
I was thinking, like, you know, at the gym and stuff. Oh, not the gym, but like the pool. You know, where like they've got the showers and stuff there,
Yep.
and people get changed and shit.
Yep.
You just see the old geezers just strip off. And
I hate that.
You're just like, no, but I don't want to look at your package, mate. You fucking little old wrinkly up fucking tic tac.
Well, that's the thing. The older you get, you realize the older you get, the bigger your penis gets. Like, as soon as when you get old, it becomes just all flaccid and unable to be used.
That's gonna be a sad day when
It's
I'm no
just
longer able to
fuck
use my
me.
dick again.
That was an interesting turn of events there.
All Spybots destroyed. I didn't even know there was a fucking toilet in there.
I saw it before.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You got good eyes, mate.
I said before that I have shitty eyes.
You got a good eye for toilet.
Yeah, probably true. I do like shitting.
Oh no, you did again.
It's alright. Shitting's probably one of my favourite things to do.
Is it?
As long as it's not like a painful shit.
Oh yeah, I've had some of them.
Like a good you know when you have diarrhea and it doesn't hurt when it comes out?
Oh,
Pretty
that's such a pleasant feeling.
Like, that's a direct quote from Ego Raptor, but when he said that, I'm like, no, I agree. It's really fucking satisfying.
I don't like when you wipe and you're like, okay, I'm gonna wipe again, and then you wipe again, and then you just keep wiping, and it's like a never-ending flow of shit.
I hate the one where you sort of where you're finished, you're pretty much done, and then you have that little moment where you have a little bit more, and it comes out, and then that takes like an hour to clean up. You're like, how did that happen?
Yep. Like, sometimes I'll just sit on the toilet for an extra 5 minutes because I know there's another bit that'll just drop out. And you're like, huh, there it is. Yep. There we go. Now I can get off the toilet.
Yeah, but you have problems. You are the only person I know with your problems like that.
I haven't had many lately. I've been alright.
That's only because you've been eating properly now.
Yeah, I think that's the case. I've been eating a lot healthier now. Actually having home-cooked meals with, like, mixed veggies and shit.
That is good.
I mean, they're only frozen mixed veggies, but still good.
They're still fucking veggies, man.
There's still carrot and corn and...
I mean, you might not get the same amount of nutritional value out of them, but it's still, you know.
And I always cook with salt.
Salt is okay, but you don't want to have too much of it.
Yeah, no. Salt is good in moderation. Everything's good in moderation, really.
Except for sugar. Apparently the body doesn't actually need sugar.
Produces its own sugar, doesn't it?
Yeah, something on the lines of that. Like,
Hey, finish the level.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I just noticed that myself. It doesn't need like the sugar from sugar canes and all that sort of stuff. It needs like natural sugars, like from apples and fruits and veggies and all that sort of stuff.
Apples and fruits.
Because you know the what did I say?
Apples and fruits.
Well, I just didn't want to divulge too much further into fruits, mate, because I could have gone forever.
Could you?
Probably not.
Tomato.
Tomato's a fruit.
But there's wisdom in knowing that tomato is a fruit, but there's knowledge in knowing not to put tomato in a fruit salad.
Good point. Very well made.
I've always loved that quote. Are you going uphill?
Yeah, apparently.
Righto. Has he got fucking boosters or something in his fucking... Oh, okay. It's just abruptly stopped. What? Some alien-looking dude swinging a baseball bat at you. That makes no fucking sense either.
What is it? When people, like, you know me, like, I've actually had this quoted to me because apparently some people like Big Bang Theory, which is not a good show. I don't like it.
The same.
But you know the definite being an absolute,
Yep.
then people like me say most definitely.
Yeah. Most absolute.
Most absolute's like, well, that most definitely doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because they're like definite is a absolute. I'm like, yeah, I suppose you're right.
The English language is very broken.
Well, what's to say? Remember that time when we were talking, like you would say an apple.
Yep.
But you don't say an umbrella. You say, do you say an umbrella?
No, it's an ute.
An ute. But I suppose ute is one of those words that a lot of people don't. You say a unicorn too. You don't say an unicorn.
Yeah.
Is that because it's a name of something?
Possibly.
But I always thought pronouns are usually followed up with. I suppose you don't really because it's a pronoun. That's the name of that's the name of something, correct?
Yep. Yep.
You don't really you don't say a Jared or a Corey or a Tangles, you know. So
a wild Jared appears.
Well, I mean that makes sense, but you're also using an adjective before you say Jared.
Yeah.
So English,
motherfuckers.
Yeah, well, it's a very interesting language. Apparently, one of the most difficult languages to learn.
Which I don't understand because I've known it for fucking 25 years.
Yeah, but also a lot of people have known Japanese their entire life, and that's again one of the most hardest languages in the world, same as Mandarin.
I think the hardest part about Japanese and Chinese would be learning to write all the characters.
Well, kanji, there's different types of kanji and all that sort of stuff too. Different dialects.
That would piss me off.
Different ways of speaking to people. Kind of like, best way I explain it is, in Japan they have your seniors and your juniors generally is the best way to say it.
Yeah.
The way a junior speaks to a senior is proper.
Yep.
Like they will say the proper words. Like basically, you know how we will say, "Are you gonna go get that?"
Yeah.
They would say, "Are you going to go get that?" You know, like properly.
They'd probably say, "Are you going to go and get that?"
Yeah. Where in Australia, obviously, you just speak to everyone the same fucking way.
Yeah.
In Japan, they do not do that.
That would annoy me, having to speak differently to different people.
Well, it's just a matter of, because they're big on honour over there.
Yeah.
It's a matter of like honour, like they're your elders, you respect your elders. So.
But that's like respecting someone just for being older than you.
Yeah, I know.
Like, respect them because they deserve respect. Treat others as you want to be treated, but at the same time, people shouldn't demand respect just for being old. Like, I have old people come to me at work and they're like, "Oh, do we get seniors discount?" And you're like, "No, we respect all people. We love people of all ages, regardless. We don't discriminate." And they just look at you and they're just like, "Oh, well, that's." You're like, "Well, fuck off. You don't get a discount just because you're fucking old. I don't get charged more just because I'm young."
Good point.
I'd be fucking pissed off if I did. I'd be like, "Hurry up and get old then." Oh.
It's a very good point. And it's like, apparently being old allows you to be ruder.
Yeah, because you can just blame it on being senile.
Yeah, and it's kind of like there's no...
Which is why I can't wait to be old.
It's kind of like... Well, you're already halfway there, mate.
Yeah,
it's just like, I've been scoffed and scorned at by older people. But then, you know, you say one smart-ass comment towards them. And I suppose it doesn't just fall under old people. There are other people out there like that too. But it's just through experience, I suppose, of older people. That just happens a lot. I don't know if it's a generation thing.
Yeah.
A good example of that was like the generation, like our generation, the millennials, because it's apparently not the millennials anymore. It's a different generation. Generation I think they call it.
Oh, really?
That's the new generation. You know, like iPhone and all that shit.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Apparently we're lazy and like should go out and, you know, get a job and buy a house and all that sort of stuff. It's like, it's easy for you to say back when your houses only cost $25,000 to $50,000.
Fuck the economy for us.
And like, fair enough. Like, I'd love to be able to own a house.
Oh yeah.
But a cheap house is $500,000. And that's like a decent...
$250,000. Quarter.
That's still a lot of money.
Yeah, $250,000 is an average sort of price for an all-right home. I mean, you can pick up some bargains for like $80,000, but they're usually out the middle of buttfuck nowhere and look like shit.
Yeah, and you have to do a lot of work to them.
Yeah. Anyway.
Is that the end of the episode?
That's the end of the time.
Oh, well, a bit of a heavy episode there. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe.
Like and comment and try to pick this episode up. It can be part of your gym workout.
What do you mean?
You said it's a heavy episode.
I get it. Funny.
Yeah.
Do you even lift, bro?
You even lift? No, I don't. I struggle. Bye.
Bye.
I'll tell you what, these chairs are so fucking comfy.